Hi, I'm Karen Friedman. A couple of months ago, a client called me to ask if I would write his keynote speech, an important speech that he was to deliver to 3,000 people. I politely informed him that I'm a coach, a consultant, a trainer, a speaker. I don't write CEO keynotes. He disagreed. And after a lot of haggling, a whole bundle of nerves, and a bit of reluctance, I wrote that speech. He did great, thankfully, but I learned a lot of lessons, things that I'd like to share with you. For starters, if you ever have to write a speech for your CEO, interview that CEO as if you were interviewing him or her for a news story. Find out what it is they want remembered. What's the message? What are they passionate about? What are the issues? What are the concerns? What are the challenges? What does that audience care about? Use the answers to those questions to create a theme and structure the remarks around that theme. Remember, good speeches are based on themes, and you want to look for ways to carry that theme throughout the speech. Writers can learn important lessons from that popular Seinfeld show. I call this the Seinfeld approach. Find out what makes these messages tick. What's relevant? Where are the stories? Where are the examples? Where are the anecdotes? How is it that the CEO or the person speaking can make this his or her own and drive it home, bring it to life? For example, in this particular CEO keynote, the theme was Imagine the Possibilities. Well, saying imagine the possibilities might be nice and mean something, but it doesn't really make you pay attention to the full story. So we said, who's the audience? How old are they? Many of these people were roughly in their 40s and 50s. What is it they remember they can all relate to? So we keyed in on that cartoon, you'll remember it, the Jetsons, and we started coming up with examples. This is the way it was. But imagine the possibilities. This is what happened in the cartoon, but look at the possibilities and how we moved forward. We took little nothings, like Seinfeld, and turned them into giant somethings. Additionally, trying to be everything to everyone can be a very draining and a very frustrating experience. Audiences are no different. So my advice is write for one ear at a time. And what that really means is speak to one person at a time. Don't visualize the masses, but visualize one person. Your writing, your remarks will become more focused, warmer, and more personable. George Burns once said, "The secret of a good sermon is to have a good beginning and a good ending, and to have the two as close together as possible." Well, delivering a good sermon is kind of like delivering a good speech. The whole idea is you want to allow the CEO or the person speaking to make it their own. Leave big holes in these drafts that you send back to him or her so they can interject their own life experiences and their own stories that drive home their message. Give them a chance to practice. Let them speed it up or slow it down. Let them talk louder, softer. Work on their own pacing and pitch, things that are most comfortable to them. The whole idea is for the person delivering that speech to own it so they stand out and their personality shines through. Until next time, I'm Karen Friedman.